Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of 60 Minutes to Lose on the NES, a truly cursed episode, more than likely. It's the show where we play a game for an hour and decide if it's good based on that 1 hour. Or at least make some kind of assessment as to whether I want to play it in the future again or not. Today's episode is Who Framed Roger Rabbit, developed by Rare, published by LJN. The Dream Team, man. Well, I guess it's not the Atlas LJN Dream Team, which is, next level stuff. Alright, so this is a detective game with a rabbit. I've heard some dire things about it, but we're gonna give it a go. We are searching. It's empty. Okay, let's try this other one here next to it. Never mind, we can't. So, the entire prospect of this game is that you go around exploring the city, searching for objects. If you enjoy searching for objects, I got the game for you, buddy boy. Currently, I'm just holding my fist, which means I can punch. Check out that wind-up he's got there. That's impressive. Alright. Hey, can I ask you a question, lady? Can I help you? Yes, try searching this building. As in the one right here? Is there really something that I missed here? Well, sure enough, there was. Perfect. Now I've got a wallet. Wonderful. Another wallet. Oh my goodness. I appear to have lost a life. Okay, good start. I see. Alright. We get a lead pipe here. Oh, it's a crowbar. Beautiful. We don't have the proper key for this or anything. I thought select opened up an inventory. I thought I read at some point. Hey, lady. Oops. Can you help me? Yes, this building is empty. Very helpful, actually. What about you, man? Oops, we advanced the dialogue too quickly. Yes, this building is empty as well. Okay, we're finding all the empty buildings, so that's very good. Just a very angry cat here. One day we'll find a building that isn't empty, right? Or is that just a distant dream? There's something in this building, though. Okay. Time to do some mad searching. Try searching this. Well, okay, I'm in this building, man. But let's see, it's empty. And it's also empty. How about searching this little mouse hole here? Nothing. Okay, let's try the next room over then. Hey, lady. I guess that's the only advice they can ever possibly give. Hey, we got ourselves a flashlight, though. We're gonna search these other drawers, even though there's probably no reason to. Be thorough. Yeah, it's one of those. I understand why they made a video game for this, because it was a very popular movie, even though it wasn't necessarily a kid's movie, but it still did well with that demographic. Oh no! Okay, they only ran him over. That's all. We're fine. But I don't know if the movie necessarily lends itself well to video game format is the main problem here. Hello, you. Well, of course we gotta try searching this building. It's massive. Ooh, the whistle. Can I just obtain it, or do I have to buy it? I probably have to buy it, don't I? Okay. Can I please interact with this dude? Oh, okay, I had to. How do I buy something? Press B when holding the wallet. Ah, I see. You hold select and then do that. Okay, okay. And there we go. We have used one wallet to buy the whistle, which means we now get the car. Read that in the manual. Yes, I read the manual beforehand. How's that for some good stuff? It only has 5 charges. That's a little rude. Okay. Hold on. Let's hold the whistle. That's not my car. Do I have to do it in here? Nope. Well, I guess I don't know what I'm doing after all. I thought I heard a whistle go off. Oh, no. Get me away from the snake, man. Get me away from the snake. 0% chance that that does anything positive for you. Birds pooping bombs all over. I cannot help you? You kidding me? Can I use the crowbar to get this? Oh, no, I can't. I was hoping that it would be usable to, you know, break my way into this, but not the case. Get run over, Roger. Oh no, the weasels are coming for him! You don't want to let the weasels get him. It'll be a mild inconvenience to you. This lady can't help me either. Well, I guess I'm searching this whole building anyway. Can you help me? Okay, the building is empty. At least I found someone willing to give me a little tip. I don't know how to unlock buildings, so let's get out of there. Whoops! I tried to talk to you, lady. There we go. She cannot help me. Okay, we go in again. Exciting gameplay so far, right? Building's empty. I see now why the game gets the glowing reputation that it does. Better you than me, Roger. Better you than me, Roger. You're a cartoon. You can withstand that kind of stuff. Me, I'm a real honest-to-God human. Where am I going? I guess I'm looking for anything that could possibly advance the plot. This just means following this car. Okay, well there's the weasels. Let's try to avoid getting caught by the weasels. I've actually never seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit, believe it or not. That looked like my car, but it wasn't. Oh no! Where is Timbuk2? Between Timbuk 1 and Timbuk 3. Correct punchline! Yes! We made them laugh! That's one of the goofier things here. That must be my car. Hold on. Manual, please. Manual. This game, man. Let me increase the size of this here. We called Benny while holding the whistle. Select climbs into Benny. Well, okay, they took Roger from me, so there goes that. Hey, there we go. We're in the car. It's got the greatest controls of all time. Oh no. This is no good. Why is the river rich? Because it has 2 banks. These are easy, man. You just gotta be able to flip through them fast enough. You know, actually find the answer in time. We've been here. The hotel. You're not kidding me with that one. Try searching this building. I will try. I'll try my darnest. Haven't I already been here though? Yeah, because I found something in there. Does that mean that there's still stuff to find in this building, or oh, maybe it's larger than I thought. Okay, well, I guess I'll just do more real exciting searching through drawers and stuff. I have no idea if this curio counts as multiple different drawers or not, but you know, we'll try them all. It's really fun how long it takes to search. It just gives you plenty of nice relaxing downtime to do nothing. It's not the worst background music I've ever heard, but you know, it's not doing numbers necessarily. Okay, Roger, let's go. Let's try not to step on that bomb while we're at it. Let's try these rooms over here. Hello, ma'am. I'm sorry. I need to search your apartment. You are a suspect in a framing. The framing of Roger Rabbit here. Please enjoy the beautiful illustration of Jessica Rabbit below on the box art. Definitely the main reason the movie was so popular. Because as it turns out, horny always wins. I'm gonna be pissed off if I've already found what there's to find here and they're just still saying, hey, search it, man. This, you know, it strikes me as if... Well, no, hold on. I'm gonna check these middle two rooms again, because maybe I haven't actually ever been in this building. Right? Like, be thorough. I would hope that they would dynamically tell you, hey, you've already searched all this stuff, it's empty, there's nothing to be had here, but... It's also a game published by LJN, so... assume the worst. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in this building. I think I've done what there is to do here. Yeah, get crashed into. Can't go through there. Fine. Ooh, look at this detonator. Dude, if there's nothing in this building, I'm gonna be irate with you. The problem is, it's just kind of dull. You know, like, you can only get so much mileage out of this, especially when you have so much empty stuff. It's not like opening chests in Skyrim and finding a bunch of useless garbage in them. At least you find something and you're like, ooh, neat, a potato. In Who Framed Roger Rabbit, you search through it, you rife through it, and you're like, wow, does anybody own anything? Or is this a monastic order in this city that doesn't own anything? Let's see, you're searching. It do be empty. Ooh, I forgot the waste bin. I'll go back to check that as well. I'm sure that there'll be a gun in the waste basket or something. Nope. I'll tell you this, it's nowhere in the world is Carmen Sandiego. If I had to pick a detective game to play, I'd pick that one any day. Mouse hole? They're like, hey, search this building, man. There's totally something here. And then I search it, and they're like, tricked ya. Oh, maybe that was what I had to search for, was just that detonator on the ground. Oh, yeah, that was literally it. Okay, well, you know what? That's on me. I'll give you that. The Gag Factory. Sir, where am I? I cannot help you. He's like, no one goes to the gag factory these days. Yeah, no kidding. That was an ominous sound effect there. When they say they can't help you, you just go all the way in on these buildings here. Sir, can you help me? The other guy outside refused. This building's empty. Okay, good enough. Good enough for me. Now, in the tips section of the manual, it did suggest that you draw up a map for yourself. I can see why. What's worse than raining cats and dogs? Hailing Benny the cab. Really? I don't quite get that one, but it was the only thing that made moderate sense because it has two banks was obviously not it. Even if you don't get the joke, you can generally use process of elimination to figure out approximately what they want. Dude, have we been here? No, yes we have. This is just the hotel. Where people still insist there's something to be found, but I don't know, man. I'm feeling like it's a big old bamboozle. Oh, there are multiple hotels! Maybe that was not the hotel that I should check. This guy can't help me? Okay. Yeah, I can see why people... Oh, hey, a flashlight. Now, is there anything else to be had here? Well, that dude just straight up refuses to help. Lady! Please tell me... Okay, the building's empty. If I game over and have to start over from the beginning, which is very possible, maybe I'll keep a map for myself here. Why did the orange stop rolling? Hello, bud. Because it ran out of juice. I'm giving you 9 seconds to flip through all those punchlines. Okay, well, we've died. 2 continues left. Press start to continue. Sure. Almost died immediately. This game's a little sadistic, you know? Okay, well, let me go back to the Mega Hotel. Don't want to go back to the Mega Hotel. Run into everything. They insist that there's something in this building. And I think I've been able to properly deduce that they do, in fact, stop telling you to search it once you found what there is to find. I'm not going to say the game is, like, particularly fun, but it's marginally better than I expected. Marginally! Keep in mind. Doesn't mean, like, significantly or anything like that. Just little lessons of the English language here. For all our English as a second language fans watching this channel, of which there are likely 0. Yeah, it's a small channel, we have a small community here. I always give a big thank you to anybody who watches these videos. It's obviously, I do it a lot just for the fun, but it's always better when you have a person or two to share it with, you know? Somebody else to join in the misery of sitting through Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Everyone's like, nah, dude, trust me, there's totally something in this building. Wink, wink, wink. I like how Roger Rabbit is just here for no reason. Like, they threw in the game because they were like, oh, well, it wouldn't make sense to play as him, but we can't just not have him here, so let's just have him wander around ambiently. See, I'm doubting more and more that there's actually anything in this hotel. I'm feeling like I'm being given unreliable assistance by the good people of this city. Yeah, there's nothing else I can check. Hold on, lady. You can actually just punch the civilians. There's no reason not to, apparently. I don't know what the P's mean, by the way. Hold on, maybe the manual will tell me. Hey, game. Let's see. Oh, we can break in, but it doesn't tell me how to break in to locked buildings. It doesn't tell me what the P's do. At least not yet. Well, you know what? Very helpful. Like, they have to be relevant in some way, right? They can't just exist there for no reason. Like, ah, wait. I thought I had something figured out. Wait. Don't tell me. You! It was in the garbage outside of the building. Alright, you got me. You got me there. Ma'am, do you know what's in here? You gotta assume that the crowbar could be used for such nefarious purposes as to break in, but no. How about a fishbone? That probably just, like, stops a cat, right? Detonator? Oh. Well, yeah, I don't know how to break into buildings. The game has a list of all the power-ups and stuff that you can get in the game, but oh, come on, man. Where's Timbuktu in between Timbuk 1 and 3? Yes, the manual has a list of all of the power-ups, it just doesn't tell you like what they do, so you're pretty much on your own. Ooh. Maroon cartoons. I can't even enter. I want to go inside maroon cartoons, man. Hey, we get a whistle, though. We have died to the cat. No, all the rotten luck. I mean, I'm a cat person, but that cat can, go get demolished. Because it has personally wronged me. Yo! Check this out. We're gonna punch this dude out. Come on. The only game where you can fist fight weasels. Look at how you can just keep winding up. Whatever. It won't let me go inside. How much longer can I fight it until I die? What is Roger doing? I just realized that he's up there being a nonce. Okay, I'm dead. I shouldn't have sat there and fought the weasel. You probably need a gun or something. Just blow a hole right in the weasel's head. Well, this building's locked, so I can't do anything here. Behold, a fun game. We don't really have, like, a life bar, I don't think. This man claims he cannot help me. This building is empty. Yeah, I figured. Oh no! It won't actually let me leave. Do I have to fight this guy? Okay, that didn't work. That kind of worked. The combat leaves much to be desired. The game as a whole leaves much to be desired. Ah, that's right. We can't go inside the gag factory for whatever reason. This is so far turned out to be one of those games that you warm up to less and less the more you play it. Like, the more time you spend with it, the more you're like, no thanks. But if you're a Roger Rabbit superfan, good news. Hello, ma'am. Is this building empty? No, I'm afraid I can't. Hello, ma'am. Is this building empty? Hey, so question. When you're on the street and someone asks you for help, do you just tell them if the building that they're in has nothing in it or not? Just asking. Just curious. Dude, that snake is going Mach 5. Oh, a tunnel. Where am I now? Is that a cave? It is a cave. Good thing I have a flashlight, right? I can't jump though, man. Come on. I thought maybe he'd like auto jump or something. Foolish of me to assume that though. Hey, Roger, how do we get out of this? Let me check the power up page, see if there's anything that looks like it might oh yeah, spring shoes. Okay. So those exist. I just don't own any. Come on, man, you live in a world of cartoons and you don't own spring shoes? Are you an idiot? Yeah, the weasels. How did you find the weather on your holiday? I went outside and there it was. Ha ha ha! Hoo hoo hee! That's very funny, Mr. Detective Man. Good joke. Just bowl through every car that comes your way. A flawless video game. You know, they tried. They probably tried. Hey, look, I can't jump over that either. Is it just, like, not worth going into any of these caves without spring shoes? If so, where might one procure a pair of spring shoes? Nothing down here, is there? There may very well be. What an adventure we are on, indeed. Oh my god, this just kind of goes on forever, doesn't it? It's the snake! Love me a snake. Oh, everything is coming at us now. We got birds, snakes, weasels. What am I doing with my life? Yo, dodge that bird though. Nope. So far, all the caves have been fruitless endeavors. Ah, great, no. All the way back here. We've been in this cave? It's all the same. You must need the spring shoes, right? Oh, look, weasels. Yo! Look at that dodge! It's just, you know? It's a sensational time. Look me in the eye and tell me that you don't want to play this game. And I won't believe you. So how couldn't you? It's everything you've ever wanted in a video game. You got cars, birds, snakes. I don't even know where my car is anymore. The snake got too close for comfort. I shouldn't have abandoned it. Hey, we found it. Excuse me! Excuse me, sir! That's my car! Excuse me, sir! That's my car! Okay, we're back in it. We're safe in car land. Ooh, nice. Nice little roundabout with one exit. Very helpful. There's nothing here. Ugh, weasels again. What does an elephant do when it rains? It gets wet. A nice anti-joke for ya. Beautiful. I don't mind a good anti-joke every now and then, you know? Yeah, it's a real shame that "Why did the chicken cross the road" is such an overdone anti-joke. Because anti-jokes are pretty funny, and that one will never be funny again because people just, you know, it got too popular. Why did the orange stop rolling? Ran out of juice. I know all your jokes already, man. I like how they ask it as if it's like a riddle and you have to give the objectively correct response. This actually isn't the worst car I've ever driven in a video game. Like, it probably controls better than that RC game on the Master System that we played. Remember that one? Well, back in town here. They insist there's something in this building. I'm gonna check the trash outside first. Look at that. We found meat. Is there anything else around here, lady, that you know of? No, she can't help me. I'm gonna just double check with somebody else. Thank you, dog. No, I don't think there's anything else here. I've been in this building before. I've checked the whole thing. Or have I? Get away from me, cat. There's not like another waste bin outside, is there? That's a garbage can. Waste bin is little and belongs inside your home. A garbage can is outside and holds mondo amounts of garbage, like 75 Who Framed Roger Rabbit cartridges. There's a reason I saw this game was coming up and felt kind of a sense of dread. I have yet to play a raw adventure game on the NES that has really impressed me. You know, stuff like, what's it called, and that other one. They've all been so unnecessary that I don't even like, remember what half of them are called. Dr. Chaos! That's the one I was thinking of. I might rather play this than Dr. Chaos, though. Because at least, like, this game isn't very fun on a fundamental level, but it functions remarkably well, actually. The problem lies within its inherent design. Which is a bit of a problem, because that means it's not really worth saving, but... it's better than both being poorly designed and technically incapable. Which Dr. Chaos felt like it was a little bit of both. Side-scrolling stages in that game were... ugh. Chef's frown. If this is another garbage can outside that has stuff in it, I'm gonna be mildly perturbed. I'm gonna wind up my punch for days. Just knock someone in the head. I love that you can do that, and I love that they actually respond. At least their body language responds. If this mousehole doesn't have it, that means it's a garbage can outside. You bitches. All of you. Yeah, look at this. Empty. It's this one then. You asshole cat. No, this one's empty too. We cannot punch the dog, as it turns out. What a shame. No words are needed. You know what I'm thinking. Nearly avoided death by flower pot right there. It's empty, okay. It's empty. You're my last hope, garbage can over here. They told me that there was stuff here. They told me. They're like, yeah, search this building, there's more. I've searched every garbage can. I've searched every room. All there was a single piece of meat. Are you sure there's something in here, lady? No, she's not sure about anything. I hate the dogs, man. They make searching outside here a real pain. Dude, that one barely even spawned in. It's empty. Hey! Can't even get into there. Yeah, I don't really know what to do anymore. I can die. Yo, avoided certain death. Okay, another fish bone. Wonderful. Wouldn't exactly call it a, the end-all be-all of finds. Next person to come my way. Oh, can I punch Roger? Roger, I want to see if I can punch you. Just give you a good wallop. Yeah! Oh, that's cathartic. Wouldn't be in this mess if it weren't for him. You know, he's all... Oh, no. The impossible to fight weasels. Well, you can fight them, just good luck knocking them out. They take like 1 billion punches. You wanna go? You wanna go? He definitely wants to go. I mean, look at him. We actually defeated him! That's 1,000 points. We still can't get into the factory or anything. So it was all for nothing. Why is a river rich? Because of its banks, you know, it's... Hey, you can have 2 banks, but that doesn't mean there's anything in them. Get flattened. Like, the most entertaining part of this game is just tooling around town. And even then, it's not that fun. But hey, just going back to my positive spin on things like this here, I come out of this episode being a little bit wiser, knowing that there is effectively no reason for me to ever own this game. Not like I would probably buy it anyway. I mean, again, not having ever even seen the movie. Sure, we'll just go back up here, because why not? And if you haven't watched the movie, then why would you be so inclined as to buy the game? Now, there are some movie games that are fun, even if you don't know anything about the movie. That's true. Those do exist. This ain't one of them. You could have fun with the Toy Story 2 game without having ever seen Toy Story 2. The Spider-Man 2 game is excellent. Everyone knows that, though. That's nothing new. Remember that none of these caves matter. It's just kind of wasting your flashlight charges if you don't have spring shoes. Weasels. Get sweat. The jokes are no longer funny. I've heard them all. Because I was laughing the first few times, you know. Dude, can I run over that snake? Never mind, it despawned. The only bit of fun I may have had running over a snake. Oh, but dude, it's so open world. Like, check this game out. This is basically Morrowind before Morrowind. Okay, well, back to regular town, which I don't think there's anything for me to do here either. Like, I'm just stuck, right? I don't know what I can do at this point. I can get stuck on another car. That's mildly entertaining at this point. Splat. Nope, you cannot splat the snake. Even that simple pleasure has been taken away from you. Let's go back around here. Wow, it's nothing. Is this where we started? Valiant's office? Yeah, this is probably where we started, isn't it? Yes, most certainly. And then we went into all these buildings and asked people, hey, is there anything to do here? And they were all like, dude, I don't know. We asked this guy. My face, you ugly bastard. I asked this lady, she said, why are you in my house? Nah, she said the building is empty, actually. Beautiful, great. Certainly wouldn't have guessed that otherwise. And there's the game over for you. No continues left, but you do get a password. Hold on. Then we take this password down. We can do something novel and use a password. I'm assuming that all those zeros mean I really didn't accomplish much of anything. Actually, watching the continue screen countdown might be more entertaining than anything else I've done in this episode so far. I like how my high exposure has just resulted in a blinding background, by the way. But again, if I don't set my camera's exposure to high, I just don't get a face. It's just the nature of this room. Maybe in the future I'll get a different desk and different setup and TV lights, I don't know. Okay. Let's use a password. Let's order a pizza ball. No, it's time to order a pizza ball. Sorry. Ah, this'll take forever. As they do. It's incredible, isn't it? The technology. Never mind that Zelda already had in-cartridge battery saving. Okay, do we have all our stuff? We do. So here's a question for you. Spring shoes? Why do I have those now? I mean, that's great, but why? Okay, well, let's go find ourselves a, find ourselves a something. Press and B. I want to use my whistle, man. What I was gonna say is, why give a player limited continues when you're just gonna give them a password to continue? I want my car back. I need my car back, but the whistle ain't doing anything for me here. I know you have to hold B. I have the whistle equipped. Holding B. Car, please. Car? Yeah, okay. Siren sounds. I need the car so I can go through the tunnel so I can find true love in the caves, because I, for some reason, now have spring shoes. I'm not sure if I had them before. If I did have them before, well then I'm an idiot, and I just never realized. Ah, I have to be on the road to call the car. Makes sense. Alright, car. Come here. There it is! It just comes flying in like a bat out of hell, dude. Yeah, we flattened a weasel! Yes! Okay, anyway, we have like one flashlight charge because we wasted all of them in other caves. So we're just gonna go through the tunnel, and the first cave we find, I'm gonna try the spring shoes out. It's something else to do, right? Get me away from those weasels. I don't want anything to do with them. Weasels ripped my flesh. An all-time classic in magazine covers. You'll do. Don't. Nice. Dead already. No, but I don't even need the flashlight. I think I need to find me a cave that doesn't involve a snake. I don't know how to deal with them. So, take me away from here. Find me a cave of delight and good vibes only. Fun fact, anyone who says anything like good vibes only is probably an absolute magnet for bad vibes. You have to create like an artificial sense of positivity around them because they don't get it otherwise. Nice, nice, the weasels have returned. Now I know there's a cave that doesn't have a snake in it. But as of right now, I'm just back to running around the forest, being chased by every possible thing. Yo, that's great. But again, I'm out of flashlight charges, so I just gotta hope that I timed this properly. I did. Okay. Those all just escape the cave. Come on, man. I don't know if it'll be fruitful at all for me to go through this cave without... you... Every time you think you've got something figured out, the game hits you over the head with a 2x4. And your entire body does a cartoon-like dazed motion. Just a pleasant game where you can take a nice walk with your rabbit friend. We've been in here, yeah. That's a snake. We say no to snakes. We kind of say no to this entire game, don't we? But again, we now know better. We're wiser for having played the game. I feel like I need more flashlight charges, but I'm also... Come on, man. New intruder into the mansion. Intruder window. Is that a thing? Is that supposed to make me laugh? Maybe the guy at the store is selling flashlights these days. It's just an idea, you know? Something I'm running by myself. I gotta find the store again, though. I don't quite remember where it was in context of the whole city. Great. Spawned right into weasels. We find wild boar. Depends where you leave them. That one, I admit, I kind of just crossed my fingers and hoped that it was the punchline. But it was dumb enough to where I figured it would have been correct. Lo and behold, it was. You can't spend too much time scrolling through every possible punchline. We're gonna run into weasels head first again. One of these is the shop, right? Well, that's just locked up. Wait, it's a heart just chilling on the ground. Morbid. Can you help me? Yes, try searching this building. Great. Well, back to the good old building searching days. I don't know about you, but it's my favorite part of the game. That cat was about ready to annihilate me. It's another heart. Don't know what they do. Can I wield the hearts? Yes, I can. I have no idea what they're supposed to do. There's probably nothing else in this building though, right? After finding that heart. Hey, is there anything else in here, man? No, there's not. Get out of my house. Fair. Never gets old. I'd like to know where the shop is, please. I'd like to die to a rat, please, is actually what I'm getting at. Great game. Just a classic. Best part is, this game probably is a classic to someone. No! No! Like the rat and the weasel teaming up as one. Get flattened. I speak of games that go by really quickly, and oh, here it is. He has a cigar for sale. Nice. I'd like to buy your cigar, my man. I don't know what it does. I just want to buy it. Okay, all he's doing is selling more cigars. I don't even know what one cigar does, man. The buildings are numbered at least, so that's kind of nice. If you were really intent on beating the game, you could, you know, keep track of all the buildings that you've been in, mark them off, and say, okay, building 13, don't need to go in there, don't need to talk to anyone, just, continue on with your day. Get out of my face, weasels. It's all empty. His insides are empty. This is a hotel, right? Yep. Kind of hotel that they insist there's stuff in. And I'm like, I don't believe you. A few times I've been around that track. Like, why can't I go into maroon cartoons, man? Well, they say it's empty anyway. Well, why would I believe them? It has a super fancy exterior. As if to say that you should, go into this building at some point. Hey, dynamite to go with our detonator. Sorry, I can't help you. Does this mean I can blow that to smithereens? Yes, it does! Oh, there's our car. Hold on, check this out. Check this out, man. Right as the video's about to end, we find ourselves a new area to go in. With new music and a new road, new everything. Wander around blindly enough and you will eventually find something to do. Unfortunately, that's time. There's nothing more to see here, you know? Yeah, that game wasn't very fun. Really wasn't very fun at all. Again, it functioned, so congratulations on your technical functioning. I'm sure everybody's very impressed, very proud. Yeesh. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. Now, on the plus side, I would rather play it than, say, NFL football. Oh. You know, I'm looking at my list here, and I think Dr. Chaos is still gonna wound up having rated higher than it, which is pretty embarrassing. But you reap what you sow, you know. Well, there's nothing much I can really tell you. I've given all my thoughts while I was playing it, and if you need me to wrap that up for you in one convenient package, then geez, pay more attention, I guess. So September 1989 is in the books. As I kind of suspected, it did include some of the worst games that we've played on this entire list. It had some really bad ones. It also had a couple not so terrible ones that made the month easier to get through. One or two very good ones. But but there were just some really, really all-time bad classics on here. Just like games with terrible reputations. And they didn't get better after trying them either. I mean, I guess I'll just sum it up for you. We're going to do our rankings here from least enjoyed to most enjoyed personally, also known as the likelihood that I would return to them as a game. Bottom of the list, NFL football. The worst football game I've played so far, like ever. It was really, really terrible. I generally tend to enjoy American football games, and it was just not good at all. Above that, I put Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Yes, second to worst. Congratulations. Again, there were parts of the game that had promise. It does seem to be a genuine adventure game where you can keep going around and finding out what you're supposed to do next. But so much of the game is just boring. Like, that hour dragged on and on and on. So that sucks. Above Who Framed Roger Rabbit is Castle Quest, a game which could have been much better had it not been for the fact that you can soft lock yourself if you go to like one wrong room, and that's basically the entire thing that we did. The entire episode was just soft lock after soft lock after soft lock, which doesn't matter how decent your core gameplay is, that just really sours me on the overall experience. Above Castle Quest is The Black Bass. Fishing games fascinate me sometimes, and some of them can be really fun, but The Black Bass, I mean, it's a very early example of a fishing game, and as such, there's a lot that needs to be worked out with it. It wound up being more tedious than anything, and I didn't really find it very fun at all, which is a shame, because like I said, some fishing games can actually be a good amount of fun. Above that is Back to the Future. So consider how bad September 1989 was, to where Back to the Future is actually like fifth from the bottom. There were 4 games that I thought were worse than it. Back to the Future, it's not good, but honestly, I think it gets a worse reputation than it deserves. For people saying it's the worst NES game of all time, I very much disagree with that. I've got like a dozen games that are below it at this point. And yeah, that doesn't mean that it's good. Again, but I don't know. You could get something out of it. So congratulations, Back to the Future. You weren't the actual worst. Above that is Fester's Quest, which, may I say, is actually quite a bit better than Back to the Future. That really shot up on the list quite a ways here. Where is it here? There it is, yeah. So Fester's Quest was a notable improvement. It's still not a great game, but it's another one that I think when people try to call it particularly bad, I'm like, nah, it's just garden variety mediocre, which is fine by me. Above that is Hollywood Squares. Not as good as Jeopardy, that's for sure. Not even as good as Anticipation. But, you know, those game show rare games from the day have a certain charm to them, and Hollywood Squares was a fine time to just sit down and waste some time with, so that one wasn't bad. Above that is The Adventures of Dino Ricky, or Dino Ricky. I still don't know how it's pronounced. I still don't really care. an odd shoot 'em up that kind of combines platforming elements in a clumsy way that makes it much harder than it should be. There are a lot of just regular shoot 'em ups that I would rather play than that one. It's not bad, but it's actually, it is presently in the top 100 of all time, but that it will certainly fall below that threshold, and top 100 is really nothing to be that proud of as of right now, being that we've only played about 200 games, so it's just slightly in the upper half of quality. Above that is Sky Shark, which I didn't rank as much higher than Dino Ricky, but I did rank it as higher. I do prefer just a more traditional shoot 'em up, and it was a more traditional one. Lots of challenge in it. Would have been a more enticing experience with a more invigorating power-up system, but it was a little too basic to rank much higher than that. Above that is King's Knight, which was more ambitious, and that one is only a few places higher than Sky Shark on my list, because the whole concept of having to get certain pickups and elements in a certain order to be able to beat the game, I think is a little overbearing. I think it would have benefited from, again, just being slightly more traditional. You got to strike that balance between being innovative and being traditional to make something that is actually fun, because it could be at the point where you could play King's Knight with all and clear all 4 character stages like flawlessly, but just like miss certain items, and then you just can't beat the game. And then there were the aspects where you can get boxed into invisible wall mazes, and that I thought was a little BS, but it was pretty fun despite all that. Above King's Knight was POW, Prisoners of War, rock solid beat 'em up. I ranked it higher than Double Dragon. So what does that tell you? If you think Double Dragon's an all-time classic, I'd tell you Prisoners of War is better. I don't remember there being actually a lot of BS about Prisoners of War. Most of the difficulty you can overcome. There is, of course, memorization required, but that just kind of comes with the territory of being an 8-bit game. A lot of those are based less around your ability to play the game well and more around your ability to remember what exactly is going on at each screen. But I had a good time with it. SNK puts out good stuff. Above that was Air Fortress, which I thought was very unique. It had the shoot-'em-up stages and the explorative platformer stages. It did enough interesting to keep me gripped for the entire amount of time that I played it, and it's sitting at a pretty healthy spot on the overall list. And of course, the number 1 game was DuckTales. DuckTales was a shining beacon of light in an otherwise kind of mediocre release schedule there. If you were a kid in September of 1989 and you bought something that wasn't DuckTales, feel bad for you, son. I mean, Air Fortress was an okay time, of course, and POW, but DuckTales, much higher quality than just about anything else in the month itself. So congratulations, DuckTales. You win the Golden Duck Award, which no other game will win unless DuckTales 2 winds up being as good. I don't see why it wouldn't. But that is September 1989 in the books. Our next release cycle here is going to be October plus November, because November of 1989 actually only had 3 games released, and one of them is a light gun game, which I can't play, so effectively 2. So yeah, that will be a release cycle of 11 games between October and November. It's looking to be probably about as mediocre as September, maybe slightly higher quality, but I could be surprised. I could be broadsided with some remarkably high quality. The first game that will be launching that cycle off is going to be Casino Kid. So if you like casino games, I got good news for you, because we got one coming up. I don't mind them. They're a nice laid-back way to spend an hour, but we'll see how Casino Kid is. If it can stand up to the legacy of Master System casino games, we could have something on our hands. Anything less, though, and you're going to be stuck in the waves of mediocrity. Anyway, thank you as always for watching. We'll catch you next time.